Hello and welcome to Uber's UU Open Top 8. This is the last match of Top 8 before we get on to the semi-finals. I am Kind Squared. I'm joined once again by Icy. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Kind. Thanks for asking.
So we have Temp, of course, one of the most famous PokeTubers, versus Aipom Hoshino, who has been really tearing up Uber's UU recently. So what do you think of these players? What do you think of these teams? What are we looking at?
Well, Temp is definitely well known in the community for his videos, which he has stopped making recently. But I don't know, maybe he'll make a video on Uber's UU. That would be quite interesting.
Let's hope.
And yeah, I mean, I've definitely seen like Aipom Hoshino's previous battles, and they're both really good players. I'm excited to see how this plays out.
We got a Roaring Moon.
Yeah, Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon and Spectre, actually, both quite interesting, and Arceus Grass, actually, and then just a pretty standard Webs HO from Temp.
Yeah, alright, let's just get straight into it and see what happens. Deoxys lead versus Galvantula, a very classic lead scenario. Taunt, no Mirror Herb, or Mental Herb.
Yeah.
But Galvantula can just get off a Thunder and threaten a KO. Ooh, gets the Para too.
Not going to be able to set up another layer of spikes or Stealth Rock if it had that.
And now the taunt wears off, so it's a perfect opportunity to get some webs up. Unless you go for the Stun Spore on the Zacian. Yep, or the Thunder Wave. But a Lumberry. Woo!
Oh, and a Terra Ground.
Just in case Galvantula goes for another T-Wave. And it does.
Looks like Temp is not going to be able to get up webs this game.
Excellently played.
Yeah.
So does Temp even have anything to outspeed Zacian at this point? Maybe not. Maybe it's just up to this Zamazenta to wall it. Iron Defense goes up, but is it going to be able to live a Terra Ground?
It is.
And
his Body Press not going to be able to take it out, so it looks like Zama's probably going to get off a couple kills.
Alright, Zacian in prime position. This Arceus Dark coming in. Can it live? Nope.
No. Instantly crumples to a close combat.
Nice little optimization by Aipom, going for close combat instead of the play rough on the Arceus Dark.
Yeah, didn't want to miss.
Yeah,
Temp
there's no
forfeits with 2 Pokemon left.
Whew.
Just, clean sweep from Zacian.
That was crazy. The Lumberry and then the Terra Ground. All right,
I guess you don't need boots if you come in early enough and kill everything.
Yep. How will Temp recover from this?
By bringing Stall. Very interesting.
Yes. So that's the response. If I can't go HO, I'm gonna go Stall. And Aipom bringing looks like the exact same team, but we barely saw
not much was revealed, so yeah, still gonna be pretty fresh.
Interesting that we're running Gastrodon and Lugia on Stall. I mean, they're obviously very bulky, very good mons, but you don't typically see them on like hard Stall structures.
Yeah.
Alright, foul play going off, securing the kill. Hazards are up, but very famously, Stall's normally, 5, 6 heavy-duty boots.
Yeah. So Dondozo going to be able to come in wall Zacian. Mag going to be able to come in and wall Dondozo. Lugia also running boots. Ooh, it's a setup Mag. Looks like it's probably going to be stored power, but just going to switch out into Roaring Moon. Proto
Moon
attack.
is in.
Oh, the Whirlwind.
That sucks.
That's rough.
Because maybe maybe with the attack boost, it would have been able to beat past Dondozo somehow, but now you're going to have a lot of trouble unless you have a mixed attacker, but I don't really see any options for that besides Deoxys.
Yeah.
Zacian in. Air Slash coming in on Lugia. Using Air Slash, not Aeroblast, is interesting. For the higher PP, more likely.
Yeah, which is kind of weird because he's also running Liquidation on Dundas over Waterfall.
Yeah, that's true.
And the difference with that is a lot more recoverable. But Dondozo going to be able to come in while Zacian
just sits on Zacian. That's crazy how effective that is.
Spectre going to be able to come in, take advantage of Dondozo's passivity.
Gastrodon,
coming in.
the
What
special
is
wall,
Gastrodon going to do?
normally meant for like a Palkia origin.
Not taking it.
Mirror Coat.
Oh!
Whoa!
Okay. Instantly going to eliminate that huge threat.
That is Gastrodon doing its job. Palkia origin.
Yeah, Dondozo can just come in and sit on Moon.
Spectre, it's still a horse.
28.
Basically the same thing.
Sleep Talk calling rest. Not super helpful. You definitely want to curse here. Unless this is a non-cursed Dondozo. But if it's running Sleep Talk, it's probably curse.
Alright, Liquidation going off. A lot of damage. But Dondozo just going to rest and go straight back to sleep. Now, Aipom could keep attacking and just fish for a crit. Because I believe after 1 crit and 2 regular hits, you can secure a kill. Knockoff going, boot being lost. Is Sleep Talk going to activate anything else? It's Liquidation Body Press.
Is body
not curse.
Interesting. Mag again going to be able to take advantage of. Oh no, just going to switch out. Hoping for a double, and he gets it.
Lugia is a terrifying presence. Yeah, but this Roaring Moon is just an acrobatics machine. Arceus going to get a recover off here for sure.
Probably not going to be able to do a ton to Mag. Oh, just taunting it. That's actually huge against setup Mag. Getting a taunt off.
So now Draining Kiss, not going to be doing much even against the super effective Dragon type. Giratina's just got that much bulk. Lugia.
Yeah, and if it was running Whirlwind, it would be even better against Mag. But it's probably running, or not Whirlwind, Roar. It's probably running Dragon Tail. It didn't click it there. But Lugia just gonna be able to come in, Whirlwind it out.
I'm surprised Lugia didn't try to just secure the kill right there with an Air Slash.
It's probably too scared of a knockoff. Doesn't want to lose its multi-scale when it switches in.
And either way, Roaring Moon goes down, so now Dondozo really only has to keep Zacian in check.
Stream should be doing nothing. This is probably Fizdef Lugia by the looks of it.
Yeah, but that also means Arceus may be packing, Sword Stance.
Sword Stance.
And it goes very well into Dondozo if it's packing like a Judgment or a Giga Drain as well.
Yeah. I mean, even Bullet Seed can help.
Yep. So, can it 1v1 this Lugia? I don't
No, Lugia gonna be able to take it.
Lugia proving its worth. It is continually slept on. Mostly for good reasons, but it is slept on.
Yeah.
Missed here. Alright, recovering up once more. Play Rough going down. But here we have just another Whirlwind. Okay, that's interesting. Once again, I felt like Lugia could have picked up a kill there.
I think he's trying to not let that Mag be a last Pokemon. So he can still Whirlwind it out when it starts to set up.
That's
it looks
true.
like that plan is not working out. If you don't have
that would have been a good idea if it was true.
Yeah.
Yeah, Calm Mind going up.
If you had hazards, you'd just be able to like continuously push that Magearna dead more and more dead. But as we have seen, that Zacian is that is a not this Zacian, so it wouldn't
going
work.
Terra Poison on Arceus is a little risky in this situation. Especially if you had I feel like a Terra Dark Clefable really would have been the perfect answer, and you do have a Clef in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, just gonna be spamming stored power. It is in a very good position. If Taunt ever drops, then there's a question of shift gear, and as soon as there's a shift gear, it might be over.
Yeah, Temp might be trying to stall out those stored power points. That way you can go safely into Clef.
Oh, that is a good idea.
Or at least wear them down, so that he can't just beat the rest of his team. with stored power.
Yeah, so we might see the game slow down a little bit here. Players just kind of clicking the same moves over and over. Eventually, Arceus is going to run out of recovers, or there's going to be some 50-50, like right here. Yep, the taunt goes off again. But we just keep attacking with Mag.
Yeah, if Mag gets a crit here, it could be over.
So, right, yeah. More stored powers going off. Seems like the damage rolls haven't been super intense. There hasn't been a ton of variation here.
Yeah.
Like 37% is basically the maximum. So Arceus can keep playing it safe.
Ooh,
foul play
looks like
going
Arceus
off.
Probably out of recovers now. Yeah.
Yes, it was out of recovers. And now only 4 stored powers left.
Yeah, Lugia, if you're going to be able to take full advantage of those taunt turns.
Draining Kiss going off. Oh, this Mag is looking deadly. Now there's nothing to taunt it. What? It's just going to keep Calm Minding. Yeah, I guess it doesn't need Shift Gears at this point.
Yeah, it could also not be a Shift Gear Mag.
That's true. Right.
Could.
Yeah, we know it's not. Yeah, it's got Iron Defense.
It got taunted. It's Demon Mag.
Alright, Calm Mind. One more time. If this thing gets to +4, I'm really curious what Temp's counterplay is going to be. Because this does only have 4 stored powers. And there's 5 Mons. So it will have to break through something with Draining Kiss. And we know it cannot easily break through Clefable with Draining Kiss.
Yeah.
And this Lugia, if it gets up to multi-scale, it's at +4 as well. Or +6, I should say.
Yeah, ×4. And this burn keeping Mag from getting leftovers healing, it's going to have to start Draining Kissing eventually, starting to lose some of that power, some of those power points.
Yep. Ooh, stored power goes off. But
not doing no time.
Barely does anything.
Just weather. Yeah, Lugia can weather this storm.
Oh yeah. Draining Kiss also basically doing nothing. Lugia might win this 1v1 even without like pressure.
Yeah, just on PP alone. I mean, Air Slash does have a lot more PP, so I mean, probably good that he isn't packing Aeroblast.
Yep. Oh, Air Slash missing. Doesn't
probably not
really matter.
But yeah, probably not going to be too influential in the long run. But I don't know. Maybe
more
it was
recovers
a crit
going off.
Stored power doing nothing to multi-scale.
Yeah. Now Temp does need to be careful with the recovers on Lugia, because if the recovers ever go down, you really don't want to switch your Lugia out, because then all of those boosts start to pile up. Oh, wait a minute. All right, we have to recover here.
I'm just gonna crit. Oh, maybe it's out of recovers?
Oh, it's out of stored powers.
3 Draining Kiss. Can't.
And Lugia was out of recover.
3 Draining Kiss or 2 Draining Kiss? 4 Pokemon. I don't think Mag can win here.
The math isn't mathing. Yeah, Temp calling GG. Is it gonna try to stall out the PP on Garatina or something? You can't outstall a Restmon. I guess it'll just pick up the one last kill that it can.
Yeah, Mag probably not going to be able to struggle sweep. Doesn't have that high of a base. Well, it has 90 base attack, but it's probably not running any investment.
Yep, just going to forfeit. Temp is on the board. It is 1-1. That means every single top 8 set has gone to game 3. That's kind of crazy.
And that just shows the sheer power of these players.
Yup. If you guys, before we get to game 3, if you guys want to see more of this amazing gameplay, if you want us to cover top 4, make sure to subscribe, to like the video, to leave a comment. Who are you rooting for? Even in this match, it is 1-1. Temp versus Aipom. Who do you think is going to bring it home? All right, Aipom.
Oh, the same team again.
Yes, the exact same team for both players.
Yeah.
Huh.
How is Aipom gonna play this differently to beat Temp's team? Probably gonna be aware of stuff like that mirror coat.
Yes, because that taking down Spectre early could have mattered a whole lot.
Yeah. Another lead Deoxys against another. I think this is the same lead actually.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yep, can't use taunt before the taunt. That's my favorite line in all of Pokemon. Stealth Rock's going up. Once again, you know, I kind of question why there's this priority on hazards, given that we know everything's boots, and you don't really have much to knock stuff off besides Roaring Moon, but you were really like acrobatics focused that last game.
Yeah. This might play out in a very similar way to last game.
Yep. Some more draining kisses. Defog going off. I feel like if you're Aipom, you really want to be saving your mag until all the way at the end or something.
Yeah, like last time. But you are gonna want to try and eliminate some of those walls beforehand. That Clef, that Lugia, and even that Arc Dark to an extent.
Yeah. But you can just start setting up right now. Okay. Now you can set up in front of this Clefable, but as soon as a Lugia comes in, if it can live a hit, you are just going to get phased out. Okay, at least you break multi-scale. Right, I don't think we saw the full extent of this Arc Grass.
Yeah, it is. We definitely know it's Swords Dance Extreme Speed, but we don't really know much beyond that.
Yeah, so if you try to send in Dondozo, that might not be a good idea.
Unless it's running something like Bullet Seed.
Alright, Spectrier coming in on a Combined Lugia? That's a little suspect to me.
Yeah, Lugia gonna be able to eat that hit with multi-scale.
Yeah, at least you get the Spadef drop.
Going into Gastrodon again.
Ooh, the crit.
Ooh, huge crit. Huge crit there.
Yeah, now you can't do any mirror coat shenanigans in safety.
Yeah. But this looks like this Clefable's at least a nice enough check that it can't Draining Kiss and it's going to be able to lose its health to the Life Orb.
Yep.
Or just the Moonblast.
Lorb Spectre, everyone's favorite mon. Alright, booster energy going up. Now, last time Roaring Moon never got a chance to use its attack boost from Photosynthesis, but maybe now it can. How does this change the matchup into like Dondozo?
Just gonna keep DDing. That makes your matchup a lot worse if this Dondozo hits just one liquidation. It could be all over.
Oh yeah, you just send in Dondozo and then it's you were never securing that KO. Yeah, whew. But now, you just forfeit.
I probably just doesn't want to play this.
Maybe Aipom was betting on the crit.
Maybe.
All right. Well, that means Temp moves on, secures another victory, and is making their way to the top of Uber's UU.
Top 4.
All right. Yeah. Top 4 is next. We will see you guys then.